This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts its pipes. Now let's get on to the video. Terence Bud Crawford. All I have to say is, the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Let me say it again. The Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Here's the problem with Terence Bud Crawford. Jose Ramirez. This guy's not even a legit 147 pounder. This guy hasn't even made the welterweight division. Why is he calling you out? Why are you getting called out by people that are not even full-fledged welterweights? This is what I was talking about when I say that Terence Bud Crawford is nothing but a Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Because he's getting called out by people lower weight classes than him. He's getting called out by little pups in Virgil Ortiz. He's getting called out left and right by Jerron Boots Ennis, i.e. the same guys that made sure they went and sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. They took themselves and said, you know what? They need to go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush, because they understood that they can't be calling out Earl the True Spence. That's not a comeback in your boxing career. You don't want your boxing career to end before it even started. Whew. What I said was so deep and profound. Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis, because I got to run it back, made sure they didn't call out Earl the True Spence no more, because they don't want their boxing career to end before it even started. But they understand that Terence Bud Crawford is not sturdy. And they understand that in the Mean Machine fight, he got exposed. So Virgil Ortiz is looking at himself like, I'm better than the Mean Machine. Jerron Boots Ennis is looking at himself, I'm better than a Mean Machine. He got 140 pounders, Josh Taylor, Rigorou, Jose Ramirez calling his ass out every second. And Terence Bud Crawford, you responding to Jose Ramirez saying, I will punish him, man. I will stop him. You know what I'm saying? If he step into the ring with me, well, sign the fucking contract. Because that's what Earl Spence did with Mikey Garcia. You don't ever let no little man call you out, and you don't roll their ass out on the red carpet and say, okay, let's fight right now. That's what you're supposed to do when Jose Ramirez call your ass out. Why are you barking? This is what I'm talking about when I say, a Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Because what is the Chihuahua trait? They do this. They bark. But then when you come up to them, they all what? All bark, no bite. All bark, no bite. That's how they operate. Because they know when you come up to them, they get scared. They go and hide behind their master. Who is Terence Bud Crawford's master? Bob Arum. What belt does he have? What Bob orders belt? Outside of Omaha Nebraskans and Bud Man fans, everyone knows what time it is with Terence Bud Crawford. They know he's a flawed DNA fighter style. Hit me, I'ma hit you back. Hit me, I'ma hit you back. Hit me, I'ma hit you back. He gets no respect. This is crazy when Gervonta Tank Davis goes right behind you, dog. Fights your Curious Gamboa and does a way better job than you could have ever done. You got do the stanky leg. You went from a bow-legged human being to a straight-legged individual overnight from that Gamboa fight. Gamboa did that to you. But then Gervonta Tank Davis goes in there and basically plays against the likes of a Curious Gamboa. And fight fans say that Gervonta Tank Davis got exposed. Rudy Poo and Plum Brains. Classic Dolce and Troglodytes. Ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, i.e. coons, Uncle Toms, and racist motherfuckers, man. They don't know what they're doing. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. The reason why they get behind Terence Bud Crawford is because he's a coon and an Uncle Tom. But they ain't not going to get behind Gervonta Tank Davis because he's an unapologetic brother. But your Curious Gamboa made it very clear at the end of the fight, because he went into Gervonta Tank Davis's locker room. That's why Terence Bud Crawford is a Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence, because you let little ass Tank. Now he's a Mighty Mouse variation of Roy Jones Jr. meets Mike Tyson. Remember, he knows the sport is a standard bearer and a trendsetter of that terminology. Let me say it again. He knows the sport is a standard bearer and a trendsetter of that terminology. He let him do a better job than what he did. I mean, this is sad. And then you got to look at Terence Bud Crawford and what he did at 140. I told you guys, look at his opponents. John Molina, dog. Hank Lundy, Julius Ildongo. Does this sound like undisputed worthy level opponents at 140 pounds? This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Raymundo Beltran, does this sound like worthy opponents? Or some people that Bob Arum put in front of Terence Bud Crawford that they knew Terence Bud Crawford was way better than. 147, lame duck Jeff Horn. One-legged gimp variation of Jose Benavidez. 5 years past his prime at that time, Amir Khan. Green, mean, or green vagine, or green doodoo machine. I mean, come on. And that guy dropped his ass within 3 rounds. So it's not a shock that a Jose Ramirez is calling your ass out. It's not a shock that a Josh Taylor's calling your ass out. It's not a shock that a Rigoroo's been calling your ass out. It's not a shock that a Gervonta Tank Davis told you to your face. Earl the True Spence will park, punish, and stop your ass. And through Twitter told your ass, don't fight with Earl the True Spence. Shit, I don't even think you can fight with me. I seriously believe that Tank can beat the shit out of Terence Bud Crawford. That's how much I'm not sold on Terence Bud Crawford. Because he's not sturdy, man. When I look at Terence Bud Crawford, and I know this is going to get the boxing community fan base hot and bothered like Rip, to me, he's the Black Ivan Redkach. Let me say it again. He's the Black Ivan Redkach. Because he's a chihuahua walking behind the damn fence. The guy gets no respect. He gets no respect at 147. Kell Brook called his ass out, what? Not, but 6 times. Didn't answer the bell. Your Dennis Ugas clowned him. It was 27-10 in the amateurs, and I think I could do that again in our fight, 27-10. Danny Garcia clowned him. Man, I could knock that fool out. The one that Earl the True Spence is going to that damn cherry. Who else called his ass out? Sean Porter, my buddy and me. My buddy and me. Number 3 for the number of confirmation. My buddy and me. He called his ass out. I mean, how many people got to call this dude out, man, and roll his ass out on the red carpet? Manny Pacquiao, Mr. AARP retirement Pac-Man style, that made sure he purposefully ducked Earl the True Spence, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times, but fought the injured Keith Thurman. He called his ass out. No one respects Terence Bud Crawford, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This man has no validity. But yet you reverse bias, AK detractors, AK panders, i.e. coons, Uncle Toms, and racist motherfuckers, keep Terence Bud Crawford in your top 10 pound for pound list. Tell me something ain't right with that. Keep that same energy, dog. Keep that same energy. Because y'all know damn well if Earl the True Spence had the same boxing resume that Terence Bud Crawford did, y'all would laugh him off of the top 10 pound for pound. So basically, Earl the True Spence got to do all this heavyweight lifting, has to fight real opponents, and you guys still find some way to want your cake and eat it too, and basically say Earl the True Spence, he's exposed. Earl the True Spence, he's not this, he's not that, he's blah, 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 blah. But Terence Bud Crawford fights a mean machine, and yes, he deserves to be top 3 pound for pound. Reverse bias, AK detractors, AK pendants. I told you, you can't believe anything that they say. Because here's the problem with them. They don't even believe in their own bullshit that they say. Terence Bud Crawford is not a real legitimate 147 pound welterweight. He is not even a 140 pounder. He's not getting even respected at the division that he was undisputed. I don't see nobody calling Danny Garcia's ass out. When Danny Garcia got all them damn belts and he was basically, how should I say it, refused of undisputed at 140, because he technically was undisputed at 140 unofficially. I didn't see nobody calling out Danny Garcia because they respected at least his power. Even though you knew the right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook was coming, you respected his power. But they don't respect Terence Bud Crawford because fighters are understanding that he has issues. He's not sturdy. He's Bud Light. He can get put on the damn caboose. And the fact that he has that flawed DNA fighter style of hit me, I'm going to hit you back, is what can expose him to a lot of these fighters. And a lot of these fighters, even if they're young or not, they are live game enough to know that they can take his ass in the ring. This is why, when it's all said and done, we have to recap. Terence Bud Crawford is nothing but a what? A chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Jose Ramirez, of all people, calling your ass out. You didn't roll his red carpet ass out and say, look, we need to sign a contract right now. Before I leave, once again, Terence Crawford, you are a chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. This is Hino's Sport. Checking out.